Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Amendment 3004 sets basic school aid at 3% growth for the next year. This is an increase of $202 per student compared to the Republican proposal of $139 per student. It will provide $135 million in new dollars to schools. But what do Iowa schools really need? The bottom line is that the 2.06 funding for schools is still not keeping up with inflation. They are falling behind. I have 3 simple measurements for success in schools. 1, did the teacher get a net raise? 2, are class sizes staying the same or getting smaller? And 3, are teachers and programs not getting cut? Those are not being met in my districts. In Des Moines, a brand new school that was slated to open in 2 years will no longer be built because we won't have the staff to run it. I think the Senate should know where we stand with regard to other states in regard to local school funding. Here's an apples-to-apples comparison from the National Association of State Budget Officers. In 2018, Iowa K-12 spending was 16.9% of our total state spending. The national average is 19.6%. We were under the average for our plain states, comparable states of Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, and South Dakota. The average for them was 20.5 compared to our 16.9. In fact, Iowa ranked 32nd out of 50 in the percent of all funds invested in K-12 education. The legislation like we're debating today is why Iowa is not #1 in investing in kids. In fact, under Republican leadership, Iowa is closer to the bottom than we are to the top when it comes to investing in education. When you balance the budget by cutting education, you hurt students and you hurt Iowa's economic future. I urge my colleagues, who I know all deeply care for Iowa's children, to please support this amendment. Thank you.